All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. You do need heavy weights, light weights, medium weights, all the weights. But we do have some hollow body flies. So if you have a band or heavy cans, you can use those. Anything 5 pounds, 10 pounds or less you want for the flies. All right, so 2 groups of 4. We'll go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and demonstrate everything. All right, so our first exercise is going to be Spider-Man push-ups. So on the floor, that is bringing your knee to your elbow, switching sides every time. Again, this can be done on an elevated surface. If your hands are elevated, you're going to do the same thing. Bring the knee to the elbow. And then our next one, preferably if you have one heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, you can use that. If not, you can use 2 lighter ones. It's going to be a clean, so cleaning those weights up, a squat, and then a lunge on each leg. If lunges bother you, then you're just going to do the clean to squat. But it's clean, squat, lunge, lunge. If you only have one super heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, you'll just clean it up, squat, lunge, lunge. And then we have a bench over row. So medium weights for this, hinging at the hips, pulling all the way up to your chest, nice flat back. And then our next exercise is going to be a swing or chop. Starting with that weight out in front, swinging it, or if you're chopping, that weight starts above your head, and you're slamming it down. Slamming it down. All right. So, starting with the Spider-Man push-ups, coming straight to the floor, bringing the elbow to the knee, and start. Good, bringing the elbow to the knee, almost on the outside, John, so bring it on the outside. Good, and halfway, making sure that core is tight, keeping hips down, even if you're on a bench. Good, 10 more seconds. And last one. And stop. Good, all right. Next one is that clean to squat to lunge. Either using 2 weights by your side or 1 heavy weight. So, and start. So cleaning it up. 1 squat. Lunging on each leg. And then starting right back over. Clean, squat, lunge, lunge. Again, if you have knee issues, then you can just do the clean to squat. Same with dumbbells. I know that's not a heavy dumbbell. Use them both.
It's 12 pounds.
2 12 pounds. I guess that's the problem if you borrow weights from us. I know what you have. Good, and 20 more seconds. Clean them up. Squat, lunge, lunge. Good. Mary, you too. Both of them. Anita, are y'all playing me? Good, last 10 seconds. And stop. All right, next one is the bent over row. Using both weights. And start. Pulling all the way to your chest. Hello, Martha. Good, halfway. Good, hold it at the top 1 second. And then slow on the way down, Anita. Yep. That's good, Mary. So Mary, on that clean squat to lunge, you can use both of those. Yeah? Good. All right, 10 more seconds on that bent over row. Good, last one. And stop. Good, all right, next one is a swing or chop. So grabbing one weight. If you're swinging, you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Popping up to your chest. If you're chopping, you start above your head and you slam it down. Good. Or you're swinging, starting with that weight out in front, hiking it back. Good, and halfway. Yep, pop with your hips. Good. 10 seconds. Good, drive with your hips, Jeremy. It might be freezing, but it looks like you're going in slow motion. You know, pop, pop. And last one. And stop. Good, all right, so that was one round. Now we're going back to the Spider-Man push-ups. And start. Good. Bring that knee to your elbow. Switching every time. Again, you can do this on an elevated surface. Good. Keep going. Yep. Bringing knee to elbow. 10 more seconds. Good, and last one. And stop. Good, all right, next one is that clean to squat to lunge with 2 weights or 1. All right, ready? And start. So Mary, with those 2, you're going to clean them up right here. Keep them close to your body as you come up. Squat, lunge, lunge. Good. Yep, you can do this with 1 weight. Yep, pop them up. Let's get Mary. Squat, lunge, lunge. Good. Yep, don't forget that squat. And then lunge. Don't forget to squat, Mary. Good. 20 more seconds. Clean, squat, lunge, lunge. Good. Clean, squat, lunge, lunge. Good. 10 more seconds. Good, so clean them up. Now, Mary, you're gonna squat. Squat down before you lunge. Once you get them up, now squat. I don't think she can hear me. Good, and last one. Squat. And then lunge. And stop. Good, all right, next one is that bent over row. If you're not doing the bent over row, you can do a self-supported row if you only have one dumbbell. Pulling all the way up with 2 weights, or if you just have one heavy weight, you're doing the self-supported. Eyes are up, pulling all the way back. 1 second up, slow on the way down if it's light. And start. Yep, forearm is on the knee, eyes up, pulling up. Good, we're doing that bent over row. Bend over a little bit more, Martha. More. There you go. Halfway, go ahead and switch sides. Yes. So John, you want to pull back? There you go. Good. 10 more seconds. And last one. And stop. Good. All right, next one is that swing or chop. So starting with that kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you have. Starting with the out in front, hiking it back, popping all the way up. Or you're doing that chop, starting with that weight at the top and slamming down. And halfway, keep going. Good, just 10 more seconds. And last one. And stop. Good, all right. One more round. Back on that Spider-Man push-up. Knee coming to the elbow. Ready? And start. Good, Martha. Switching every time. Good, John. Those look good. Try and get low. Bend those elbows. Those look good, Mary. Anita, I can't really see you, but I'm sure they're good. Push up queen down there. Good, 20 more seconds, you got it. Good, 10 more seconds. And last one more. And stop. Good, all right. Next one is the clean to squat to lunge. So you're gonna clean those weights up to your chest. You're then gonna squat and then lunge on each leg. Ready? And start. So clean, squat, lunge, lunge. It's 4 moves, 4 moves. There you go, squat, lunge, lunge. Mary, does the squat bother you? Yep, so clean them up. That's just clean. Yep, clean. And now squat with them up there. Both legs, that's a lunge. Here. So once you clean them to your shoulders, that's the clean. Now you're gonna squat, bend both knees. And then you're gonna do the lunge. Good, so 4 moves. Good, and then both legs. Does that feel okay? Yeah? Okay, good. Halfway. I was wondering. All right, just 10 more seconds. You got it, Anita. All the way up. Squat. Good, lunge. There you go, those look good. Keep going. Finish those lunges, John. And stop. Good, all right, on that bent over row, we're doing the self-supported row. So if you're bent over, and start. If you're bent over, nice flat back, pulling both weights. If you're doing the self-supported row, that forearm is on the leg and you're pulling all the way back towards the hip, holding at the top. 1 second and then 3 seconds down if it's lighter. If it's heavy, then just do about 1 to 2 second tempo. 1 second up, 2 seconds down. Good. Good, bend over a little bit more, Martha. Doing great. Halfway, go ahead and switch. Good, and 10 seconds left. Last 10. And stop. Good, all right, last one is the swing or the chop. Ready? And start. So if you're swinging, that weight starts in front of you and then you hike it back. If you're chopping, that weight starts above and you're chopping it down as fast and as hard as you can. Good, Mary. Good, use those hips, use those hips. Halfway. Ten more seconds. Good, and last one. And stop. Good, all right. Next 4 exercises. So, we're gonna start with a V-sit shoulder press. So coming to the floor, legs are up, pressing weights all the way up to the top. If you only have one heavy weight, that's fine. You can press it with both hands. A little easier, you can have knees bent. You can do 1 foot or both heels on the floor. And then we have a snatch. So using 1 dumbbell if it's heavy, popping it all the way up to the top, slowly bringing it down, staying on the same side until the half. If you have 2 lighter ones, you're going to use both of them. Pop them up. Anita, you have 2 lighter ones, you're going to use both of them and pop them up. And then we have a hollow body fly. So getting in that hollow body position, whether knees are bent or legs are straight, and bringing weights out and squeezing them back in. Out, squeezing them back in. If you don't have light enough weights, you can use 1 dumbbell, your lighter dumbbell, and you can do the pullovers. So bringing that weight up, arms straight above your head, and then bring it out in front, pulling it up. And then our last exercise, we're gonna flip over. We're doing pike and then mountain climbers. So getting in that high plank, you're gonna shoot hips up into the pike, 2 seconds down, really squeeze. Hips up, 1 second, squeeze, 2 seconds into the high plank. And then at the half, we're gonna switch it to mountain climbers. All right, so, sound fun?
Let's do 70 to start.
Starting with the V-sit shoulder press. Ready? And start. start. Legs are up if you can, straight. Pressing up to the top using 1 or 2 weights, or knees can be bent. If you want to get up, knees can be bent. A little easier, heels on the floor. Try to get 1 up, and then at the half you can switch.
55.
Good, you can hold it with both hands, Anita, and press it up. Yes, good, halfway. Yep, so keep heels on the floor. That's good, Mary. Good. Good, really squeeze that core. Press those weights above your head. 10 more seconds. Good, stay up, Martha, stay up. Good, and last one. And stop. Good, all right, next is that snatch. If you have 2 lighter weights, you're gonna pop them all the way up. If you have 1 heavy, you're gonna do 1 at a time. Stay on the same side until the half. Ready? And start. Grab that weight, popping it all the way up, bringing it down, and again. Yep, or you're using both of them. Popping them up. And halfway, go ahead and switch sides. Good, 10 more seconds on this one. Just a few more. Good, pop them all the way up, Martha, from hips straight up. That's a clean. And stop. Good, all right, next, doing the hollow body fly. So either on your knees bent or legs straight in that hollow body position. Weights right above your chest. Coming out, if you only have 1 light, medium, heavy weight, you can do the pullovers. So starting with the weight above your chest and then bringing it above your head and back over. Yep, keep those feet off the floor. Low back is squeezed in. Mary, try the flies. So grab the 2 lighter ones and then do the flies. Good, keep it arms straight, arms straight. Halfway. You got it. Come on, Anita, almost there. Just 20 more seconds. Good, knees are bent, your legs are straight. You got it. 10 seconds left. Squeeze that low back into the floor. And stop. Good, all right. Next is that pike, and then switching to mountain climbers. So you're gonna be in that high plank position, and you're shooting your hips up, almost like a downward dog in yoga. You're shooting hips up to the sky, and then 2 seconds down, squeeze the core. 1 second up, squeeze on the way down. Up, squeeze on the way down. Good, and halfway. Now we're switching it to mountain climbers. Driving knees up to the chest. So staying in that high plank position. Knees up, mountain climbers, Martha. Ten seconds. Driving knees up, knees up. And stop. Good. All right, can everyone hear me? Yeah? Okay, just checking. All right, so V-sit shoulder press is next. So grabbing those weights. They're all doing different stuff. We sit shoulder press, legs are up, pressing to the top. Good, a little easier, knees are down, pressing up. Good, try to get up a little bit more. Remember, you don't want to lean back too much. Try to stand tall. There you go, sit tall, try to keep those heels off the ground. If you need to, you can tap them. One leg, or both. Halfway, yep, or you're holding one weight with both hands. Almost there, 10 seconds. You got it, Martha, that's good, Jeremy. Good, and last one. And stop. Good, all right, snatch is next. Either using one or two weights. And start. From those weights, popping them up, right into it. Yep, using one or two. Good, so Martha, the snatch, that's when you're doing the clean, that's the clean. The snatch, you go straight up to the top. There you go. That looked like it was it. 20 more seconds. That's it, Martha, good. Good, 10 more seconds. And stop. Good, all right, hollow body fly now. So getting in that hollow body position and arms are going out. So hollow body, arms go out into the fly and come back up. Out and back up. If you have a heavy dumbbell, like 20, you can do the pullover. And start. Good, John, that looks good. Good, Martha, squeezing that low back in. Straighten those legs if you can. There you go. Yep, straighten those legs if you can, Martha. That's it. Still squeezing that low back. Halfway. Almost there. Good, 10 more seconds. And stop. Good, all right. Next one is that pike and then mountain climbers. So in that high plank position, and start pressing hips up. So get in that high plank, press hips up, high plank. Good, and switch to the mountain climbers, halfway. So now mountain climbers, still in that high plank position, driving knees to your chest, knees to chest. Back to the V-sit shoulder press, last round today. Grab those weights, heels up, and start. Or you can do one arm, switch up a half. Halfway. Seconds, you got it? And stop. Good, all right, next one's the snatch. So popping that weight all the way up to the top. We're doing both weights up to the top. Ready? And start.
They've been doing a lot of like, what's like,
Good. You want to go straight up. One motion. Bottom to top.
yeah, she did the machine. Ray said it was funny because Callie has this.
Halfway. Go ahead and switch arms. If you're doing one.
He said they were watching it when like teachers asked the question, the kids were raising their hand. And she had to call us. I just have something to say to Callie. Like to tell my mother.
Good. 10 more seconds. And last one.
She'll be there, Jamie. That's your two.
And stop.
That's your weight.
Good. All right. Next to that hollow body fly. So getting in that hollow body position. Weights up. Coming all the way out. Or doing the pullover. And start. Low back is squeezed in. Straighten those legs, Mary. There we go. Yep. Squeezing low back. Those look good. Halfway. Almost there. And 10 seconds left. And stop. Good. All right, last exercise today is that pike. Pike and mountain climbers. Ready? In that high plank. And start. Pushing up. Into a pike. Back down. Up. Nice and controlled down. 1 second up. And halfway, switch into mountain climbers. Moving knees to chest, knees to chest. Fast, fast, fast. Keep those hips down. Jeremy. Mountain climbers. 10 more seconds. You got it. 5, 4, 3, and rest. Good job. And y'all are finished.